Weeks ago, I was tested positive for COVID, so I got removed from all my trips. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. For those of you who are new here, I am a flight attendant. I actually got on here early so I could talk to you guys. Whew. Let me get to the back. Today is actually my first day back since I've been off for pretty much almost 2 weeks, and I'm really excited to come back to work. Okay, now that I'm all settled in here, my checks are done. I actually have a few minutes to talk to you guys. My number one should be coming soon, so we're gonna have to brief. I'm actually working on the E190 today. So that's the smaller aircraft that we have. It's a 2x2 seater. I can actually look over at the overhead bins, see right into them because I'm tall enough, because it's the small plane. It makes me feel really tall. I always feel a lot taller on these planes because these planes are so small. I tend to call them cute, the E190s. I always say they're just so cute because everything's so tiny. The galleys are a lot smaller, and just the whole airplane itself is just small and cute. This plane holds 100 passengers, but today I believe we only have 40, and we only need 2 flight attendants to work this aircraft. Speaking of flight attendants, my number one just arrived, so I'm gonna go do a briefing really quickly. I'll be right back. As I was saying earlier, so today is actually my first day back. You can see the excitement in my face. I missed flying so much, so I'm really happy to be back. It's been pretty much 2 weeks since I've been tested positive for COVID, so obviously I had to take that time off to quarantine, make sure that I'm 100% better, take care of my health, and then finally come back to work. So I got removed from all my trips. I was supposed to have some wonderful trips that I didn't get a chance to go on. I was supposed to have this beautiful Fort Lauderdale and San Juan, Puerto Rico layover, and I was working with one of my really good friends, but you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it because I'm gonna start crying. So I was really sad about that. I did have to stay home and quarantine and make sure that I am 100% better before I came back to work. So I had to go work this flight real quick before I get back into the whole point of this vlog. Be right back. I just landed in IAH in Houston, Texas. Even earlier this morning when I got to work, I was like, I looked at my pairing and I saw JFK to IAH, and I was like, where am I going today? Because I've never worked this route before. So I was like, okay, is this new? Maybe it's not, I don't know. Usually I'm used to going to like HOU, Houston, the other airport in Houston. This is why I should not have any days off. I don't even know where I'm going. I needed to know my airport codes again. So I was telling you guys earlier that, and I got interrupted by boarding. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I'm gonna work this flight right back, and as soon as I land, I promise I will fill you in. We just landed back in JFK, and I'm gonna give you guys my personal COVID experience in just a minute. It's been very hard to vlog and work at the same time. My sister! My beautiful sister just picked me up and saved me from the cold and the ride home. I've been trying to vlog for you guys all day, but I haven't had the chance to get into it and tell you guys my personal COVID experience. Actually, our personal COVID experience. Because me and my sister both ended up testing positive at the same time, and one of our friends actually gave us a nickname, and she called us the Rona Sisters.
It's my favorite nickname ever.
I actually got tested for COVID 3 separate different times, and I don't know if you guys ever got tested, but we did the rapid test and we did the PCR test. So the rapid one is when you get your results within 15 minutes, and then the PCR takes a little bit longer. It could take 24 hours to 2 days, maybe sometimes even 4. It just depends on what facility you go to. So the first time that I got tested, I was negative. Then I ended up getting tested again like a week later, and then I was positive. Well, we both were positive, and that's when they ended up taking me off all my trips, and we ended up quarantining together. And quarantine is actually 10 days now. It's not 14. I don't know when that all changed. We were experiencing very minor symptoms. I had like a few body aches and then like a minor sore throat. As soon as I felt those body aches and the sore throat, I did some Russian remedies, which I'll probably have to tell you guys about later. We cure everything with vodka, if you must know. So I did some Russian remedies on myself and on my sister.
It works.
And it worked. Obviously, we took vitamins, drank a whole bunch of ginger tea, lemon, honey, all of that above. Speaking of testing, I don't know where you guys live, but we live in New York City, and testing here has been brutal. The facilities open at 9 a.m. and people line up at 6 a.m. in the morning to go get tested.
Remember the guy had the lawn chair?
Yeah. They brought chairs. This one guy brought a chair. He was the first one there, and he was sitting there from 6 a.m. in the morning, and the facility opened at 9.
The sun isn't even out at that time.
It's cold in New York City. It's freaking 30 degrees, and we had to stand in that line for at least 2 hours to 2 hours and a half before they opened. And if you don't get there in time, like if you get there late after 9 o'clock, they only have a certain number of slots. They won't see you. Once the facility opens, the nurse comes out, gives everybody their tickets, gets your phone number, and then they tell you like what time you have to come back and get tested if you're further down the line. So yeah, getting tested in New York City is a mission. It is a mission. And doing this in the cold, it's not fun.
It's not at all.
I'm glad that we're both healthy and 100%. We even joined the gym.
And I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. We're going to get back to being active, super active,
Yes.
taking care of our health. And yeah, that's it. I'm signing out. This was our COVID experience. We're the Rona sisters are signing out.
The nickname. This is the last time we get to use it.
This is the last time I get to use that.
Okay.
Thanks guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Bye.